We're back. We're live here at Rockwall Ford, and look at this. We have fans, we have parents, we have a trophy right here that it's probably looks. I'd like this right here. I don't like being on camera, so it looks better. This TAPS 5A girls 2022 or excuse me 2022 basketball state champion. The Lady Chargers of Dallas Christian are here. Congratulations, ladies.
Thank you. Thank
You know, this is amazing. You know, anytime you can climb the mountain and you're the last one standing, it's a special moment. It's something that will be with you ladies forever. Congratulations and thank you for being here. Coach Miles, who is the head coach of the Dallas Christian Lady Chargers, thank you for being here. Thank you for making this happen.
You're welcome.
Coach, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes. I kind of want to start. Let's introduce, Coach, some players that we have up here. I'm going to see if I can get this right. So we got Caitlin Jordan.
Yes.
We have Kennedy Chappell.
Yes.
And then we have Maddie Perkins. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. So all juniors. Is that correct? So we still have another year to run this back.
Yes.
All right.
Sir.
So congratulations, ladies. Thank you for joining. Let's start, Coach. I want to ask you a few questions about this year. I know you guys you have high expectations, you know, with this program, and I know that we've talked. You've been on our show once before, and it was last year, I believe,
Yes.
at the very beginning of the season. And now we fast forward to this next season, and you're holding this trophy. Can you talk about this year, Coach, and how special it was?
Well, you know, you look at the girls and the coaching staff, great group. We're family. And we went through some struggles at the beginning of the season. We had injuries. We had conflict with school classes and things like that. But I just told the girls, look, sometimes you got to go through the rough water to get to the land. And we was like, we was ranked number one preseason. We ranked number one. After injuries and things that happened to it, we fell all the way to number 17. And so a lot of folks just looked at us like we don't have it. We're not who they thought we were. But I always knew who we were. And so I'll tell my girls when film, I said, look, our ending will be better than our beginning. Just keep the faith, keep fighting. So we came up with the slogan, finish the fight. Finish the fight. And that's why we're here right now, finish the fight. So a lot of heart, a lot of love for the girls, and for them to battle each and every night, you know, with or without one another. It just shows that they love the game, they love each other. So here we are.
We're talking with Coach Calvin Miles, the head coach of the Dallas Christian Lady Chargers, who are the 2022 5A TAP state champions. Coach, this is your fourth year as a head coach, but you've had 12 years coaching at Dallas Christian. 5 years on the boys' side, it says, and then the last 7 on the girls' side. Can you talk about some things that you've seen over the years and some of the ups and downs of the program, and you know, obviously how it's all led to this point?
You know, when I was asked to come to the girls' side in 2015, my daughter was a senior, and she had to prove for me to be on the girls' side. You know, I coached her all my life, so. And with her, we won our first state championship ever in DC history in 2015, 2016. Then we had the following year, we repeated. At that time, the girls, they was always here, not enough to get them over the top. Had a great coach, Warren Southers. We always had great girls, but God blessed us with some talent, more heart, some girls who really love basketball, who really want to excel in basketball. And so that started to happen for us. We had Taylor Jones, who played for Oregon State, her sister Tori. We had a lot of Kaylee Raspberry. We had a lot of great girls come through. And so we went 2015, 2016, 2017. We won back-to-back. 2018, we lost an area, up by 15. And the team that beat us won state. Every team that have beat us have won state.
So that's something. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
hey, it's like the team that, you know, that eventually took to beat you was going to go on and win that. So it's been a successful program.
Been very successful.
Before we move on to the girls, you know, what has been the key to that success, and what's going to make it continue?
I think it's buying in and believing and trusting and do your job. Go work on your own. Go work on your own craft. Believe in yourself. I believe in them. I see the passion. I see the work ethic. I can tell an athlete when I see one. I've always told them there's something in you. I've been around it too long. My own kids and kids I have coached and trained. These girls are special, and it's in them. And I want them to believe that they can do anything they want to do. And so with that, it's continue to believe, continue to trust, continue to grow together as a family, as a team. There's no I in team. We need all of us to get it done, and that's what we've done this year. Everyone have grown in their certain position. Everyone has something. Every one of them have something special about that position that helps this team click and grow, and that's what I love about this team. And we got great parents, we got great support, we got great school. I mean, it's just a great place to be right now. It's to be a Dallas Christian Lady Charger.
Yeah, obviously, right here, right? The proof. They're wearing it. They're jingling these medals all around, and I like it. Okay, let's move on to Miss Maddie Perkins down on the end there. Did I get that right, Maddie?
Yes,
Coach describes you as a shooter and a slasher. I've got some notes here on you. 2020 Offensive Player of the Year, 2021 Sophomore Player of the Year, two-time first team All-State, something that's very important, academic All-State. Congratulations on everything. I'd love to get your just thoughts on this season. You start off ranked number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Coach says you fall to 17. Your team record 17-13. Some of you look at that and be like, what's special about that? But you're 7-0 in district, and you put it together and you win a state championship. Just your thoughts on an incredible year.
Yeah, like starting the season, we started playing tournaments, and we were out with her ankle injury, and she hurt her knee. And I just remember after the games, he was always telling us, like, your ending will be better than your beginning. Like, I have full faith in this team, and I know our record's not looking good right now. Everyone thought, like, in our season that they're like, y'all aren't going to go far. And then we ended up winning. And when they came back, we just win after win after win. And our whole team, like, working so hard in practice, it took all of us, every single one of us. He had told people that sometimes, like, never would play, hey, you're helping your team in practice. Every day that you're there and you're working hard, you're making everyone else better. Being in practice and helping each other and working against each other really helped us out a lot.
I'd like to know, because I'm looking at the starters, and you have one senior on there, and but you're already kind of talking about it, how it takes an entire team. I don't think it really matters who's out there for the first few minutes. It kind of what you can do to make sure you're helping the team once you get on the court. But it's got to feel good to know that the core of these starters are coming back for an opportunity to do something special again. Before we look ahead to what could possibly happen, I'd like to get your thoughts on how impressed you are with some juniors, sophomores, this team being able to accomplish something.
Yeah, just a lot of freshmen coming every year. Like, whenever we were freshmen, we had a senior and a junior, and every single year one person would leave and we're like, okay, we still have time. Like, there's 3 of us coming back, there's 4 of us coming back. And with Ansley, our senior, leaving this year, we know that we still have a great chance winning next year, just as much as we did this year. And yeah, everyone helped out a lot.
Yeah, I get. And then just lastly, before we move on, your memories about that game, about that day.
Oh wow. I remember in the last 20 maybe seconds of the game, I think she was shooting free throws, and I just had this feeling of tears in my eyes. We have been dreaming for this moment for the longest time. I remember watching the 2016-17 teams. We were there for every single one of their games, and just knowing that that was us, we had been wanting to be in that position our entire life growing up playing basketball. Like, that was our dream. And so I remember, like, 20 seconds after the game, she was shooting free throws, and I just, like, felt tears in my eyes. It's like, okay, I can't do this yet. Like, it's not over. And then she had fouled out of the game, too, at that point. So
I was so sad. Oh, my gosh.
yeah, and then when that buzzer went off, it was crazy. And whenever the whole team, like, piled on each other, and we were just –
yeah, the dog pile.
yeah, that's when it got to me.
We
I
crushed
say.
them. We
Special
crushed
moment.
both
Yeah,
of
the
them.
Yeah.
unintentional dog pile.
Yeah. We all
Unin-
just started falling. I don't know what happened there, but
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on everything, and
Thank you.
you've had a lot of success at a young age, to be quite honest, and you've still got more to accomplish. So good luck to you. We'll move on and talk with Kennedy. Kennedy, coach describes you as the heart of the team, two-time first-team All-District, two-time MVP, two-time first-team All-State, and then something that's very important, the academic All-State. Congratulations on
Thank you.
everything that you've accomplished so far. I'd like to get your thoughts on your thoughts on the season, kind of not really how it went, but kind of where you guys started as far as a unit, as far as trusting each other, and how that bond made it happen for the state championship.
You know, I think coming into the season, we had a lot of freshmen, 4 or 5 coming in, and, you know, they're excited to be on a high school team. They're excited to be a part of something, and I think it was really our jobs as the leaders and the starters to make that bond really strong. And we knew that we've tried the last couple years. We played Southwest, and we knew 1 or 2 people cannot win a game, and it's going to take all of us believing in each other and believing in ourselves to get it done. And so from the very beginning, the biggest thing was having a unity as a team, and I think we really accomplished that, and that came from the help of our parents. I mean, we did a lot of team bonding stuff, practices. You know, we were all together, really serious about it, but we also made it fun, and I think that was the biggest thing, that this is a sport that you want to win and you want to do good, but you also have to have fun doing it, and I think that was something that really helped us go far in this season. It was understanding that.
Yeah, we were talking with the Dallas Christian Lady Chargers, who are the 2022 5A TAP state champions, Coach Miles, and we're going to give all these ladies an opportunity. We're going to rotate them in, and we've got Coach Courtney Robertson, who is a first-year assistant coach. We'll get his thoughts on the season as well. I'd like to get your thoughts on that weekend, the semifinal game and the next game, just kind of. What was the mood like in the locker room? How much fun were you girls having?
We had a blast, let me tell you.
Well, tell me, we got time.
The locker room was live. We had the speakers going. We were in our element. And as you probably know, we were playing Southwest Christian, and that's who we've played the last 2 years. And we really had something to prove, and not only for our name and to go to state, but for ourselves. And we came out really hot in that game. Like, we were on top of it.
there was so much energy that game.
Caitlin went crazy. She barely missed a shot the whole game. I mean, Maddie was making threes. We were really into that game. And to be able to go on top and going into the state game and to be able to, just have fun with it and be so confident, and really, that's what I think won us state.
Well, an impressive resume so far, and you've still got time to build on it. Congratulations, and
Thank you.
and I know it's the last it's been a week and a half.
Been a week.
Week.
Almost a week.
Almost a week.
Almost a week.
So I'm sure it's been super fun. Do you take that off?
When I shower,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
I
We
think
sleep
all
in it.
slept in it.
Yeah, I would too. Let's move on to Caitlin. Coach describes you as the Olajuwon in the post. That defensive presence. No. So second season at Dallas Christian, 2020 Defensive Player of the Year, first team All-State. Your thoughts on this state championship and how much it means to you, and then I'd also like to get your thoughts. Since you're year 2 at Dallas Christian, what it's been like, just coming into a program like this.
Well, when I first came into the program, it was very much a family atmosphere. Like everybody, all the girls welcomed me, and this year I want to do the same thing with the freshmen coming in. But it was winning state. I don't even know how to describe it. Like that feeling when the buzzer went off, it was like we really just won state. Like that's so crazy. But yeah, the energy. The whole game was so intense, and we had the bench. Like the bench had stuff prepared. Like they had their performances going on. Yeah, and everybody
It was practice too.
they practiced it in the locker room. That's what we were talking about. Like she led the whole thing. It was crazy.
You gotta believe it. You gotta believe that that you're gonna do it, and you gotta be prepared for that moment when you finally do accomplishment. So kudos to the team for getting ready.
Yeah, they're our biggest cheerleaders.
Yeah,
for sure.
100%. I want to ask you about the school, what it's been like around the campus, and the support you guys have got from students and faculty, and obviously parents and fans.
Our student section was so big. Like it's been the biggest it's ever been this year. We've had a lot of support from basically everybody at the school. And then when we came to school the next day, they had a sign for us. They were like, "Congratulations, Lady Chargers." We took a picture in front of it, and we got a lot of congratulations when we walked in. So the support has been amazing.
Well, congratulations again, Coach. Just kind of overall, your thoughts on these ladies and what they mean to you.
Well, Ansley's not here. Jackie, raise your hand. Jackie is one of the starting five. We have overcome. We really have. And mentally, physically, spiritually, it took all of it. It really did. Because that's the time when you're 2-11, and you was preseason ranked number 1. That's going the wrong way. It take a lot of heart, belief, trust. And I would tell them all the time, just, hey, listen to me. Listen to my voice. Just do what I ask you to do. We'll get where we're going. It's ugly right now, but it's going to be all right.
Yeah.
And just getting these other young ladies to buy in and practice, whatever. I mean, we're not the most perfect team, but we do what we need to do. And so we didn't have the perfect season, but we ended with the perfect plaque.
Absolutely.
There it is.
Absolutely.
So we competed. Private school, public school, we competed.
Yeah.
So one tournament we played in, and every public school knew who we were. They knew we was good. They knew we had great players, but they was all hurt. And they took pride in beating us. I mean, they stomped us. They beat us 25, 30. We were getting the whooping. We were getting the whooping. That was the first time in my 4 years as head coach I've ever had a record 2-11. And so it humbled me. It made me think about some things, made me readdress some things. Wasn't that the coaching or the player? We just didn't have what we needed chemistry-wise. And so when we did finally get it, we just took off.
Yeah.
And we went from 2-11 to 19-13. So I was really proud of those guys. I said, look, we got these many games left. We may lose this one, but the rest of them, we should run the table.
Yeah. And
they bought in. And, man, I'll tell you, when we played Southwest and they put up 70 points, I knew then. I knew right then.
You knew then.
That it was ours to take home.
Yeah. Ladies, congratulations, and hey, we're gonna look forward to talking to you and seeing you next year. So thank you again. It's your second time on with us, so welcome back, and we will look forward to seeing you guys again next year. Coach, you want to bring in another group?
Bring in
Thank
Josie.
you, ladies.
Thank
you
you.
for
Bring in
having
Jackie.
us.
And bring in.
Put it down softly. There you go. Oh, you muted it? Oh, there you go. He's smart. All right, we got Jackie. All right, you can unmute it. Okay. Let's do this. I'm going to ask you to introduce yourself, and then, of course, actually, Coach, you want to introduce?
They can introduce.
Okay.
Down there.
All right.
Oh, hi, I'm Jackie.
I'm Ella.
I'm Josie.
Jackie, Ella, and Josie. I'm going to forget that in just a moment. Okay, I promise you. I did pretty good on the last one, but I will.
Yeah, you did.
I will for sure mess this one up. Let's start with you, Jackie. first year, your sophomore, first year, Dallas Christian. You step up when you need her most. The season is kind of how Coach described you. Just talk about your first year here and your expectations coming into, and could you ever imagine was the result?
Yeah, when I first came here, I already knew Maddie and Caitlin because we played together for a few years ago, actually. So I had some familiar faces. So I knew we were going to be a good team and have good chemistry together. I've never been this far before, so I was really excited when we made it this far, and I was just happy to be part of the team.
You're a sophomore, and so there's a lot of emotions and things like that. And you've said you've never been this far. How did you manage all that? Who were you leaning on to make sure that you kept yourself, in balance so you could be successful?
I think Caitlin really helped me. She is just confident in everything she does, and I just really looked up to her going through the season. Yeah. Yeah,
I look up to her too, but it's because I'm 5'4". I look up to you for some of the stuff you do on here too. This team, this ride, that day to win a state championship, I'm sure you're glowing when you wear that medal. How much does it mean to you personally to have that accomplishment?
It really means a lot to me because we really went through it this year. She was out with concussions and migraines and everything. It was a lot to deal with. She was out for so many weeks, and it's really hard because she's my sister, so it's hard not playing with her. It's really,
I can tell.
Yeah, it was really weird for a while, but once she came back, everything clicked together, and we just did our best. Yeah.
You've still got a couple years ahead of you. Congratulations, and look forward to seeing what you can do, throughout the rest of your career at Dallas Christian, and keep it up. That's awesome.
Thank you.
One more time, the name.
Ella.
Ella. Gosh, I knew I'd forget it. Ella, can you talk about this team? Coach talks about, and the team talks about, how things were not looking good. There was injuries. There was just you were really trying to find your way. Did you hear it? But you were like, I trust you, Coach, but I'm not sure that we're going to get there. Or did you just think, no, we got a special team. As soon as we get back right, we're gonna make it happen?
I thought I knew that we were gonna make it this year, and yeah, because we had everybody out, and at one point I was part of the starting five, which is not good.
Don't sell yourself short. Come on now.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna make it. I knew we were gonna make it as soon as everybody got back.
Your role on the team, because you kind of try to downplay it just now. But listen, I mean, if you're on a program like this and you're on a state championship team, there's things that you're doing off game days, right? In practice, there's things that you're doing and where you're able to translate that into the game or help others. What is your role in the team that you think is making this team is helping the team?
Yeah. My role is to to get boards and to try and take their bigs out of the game.
There we go. The fouls, you get it. Just physical, this physical part of it. All right. Well, see, that's something. And then really quickly, your what this means to you. To have that medal and your friends and family being able to share it with them.
It means a lot because I just not everybody gets a state championship. Only a few, and I think that's it.
Let people know really quickly about Coach Miles here. What is he like in practices, things like that? Is it a motivational thing? Is it just like, hey, let's run lines all day and make sure we're physically fit? What is it that you think gets through to you?
He pushes us mentally and physically, and he's very motivational, and we do daily devotions to on what we did that day.
Nice. Okay. Well, congratulations, and that medal looks good on you. So, good job. All right. So let's get down to the end one more time. Somebody give me a hint.
Josie.
Josie. All right. That was a good hint. Nobody heard that. Nobody heard that. All right. Josie. Congratulations. First of all, let's talk about this team win and what it means to you.
It means a lot because, like we said before, like in our beginning was very rough, especially for me. I had a lot of like brain issues, basically. Yeah.
That would be concussion.
Yeah, concussion, and then I get migraines like really bad. So I was like in the hospital for like a day or two, and then like out for like a bunch of weeks, and then like Maddie was out for volleyball, and then like we were in theater, and our like we had like one state in theater too, so like we were gone for a while in the beginning. And like even when I was there for like 2 games, and we weren't even a full team really.
Mm-hmm.
So just watching us grow all the way up to this point and like finish like the fight really, and it was really special.
I'd like to get your thoughts on the start that you guys had, and you not being able to help the team when you're away on injuries, and how are you able to fight through that mentally so that when you could come back you were going to make an impact.
Yeah, basically every time I was in practice but not being able to practice, I would just cheer as hard as I can and encourage everyone and just pay attention when like on the sidelines, and then whenever I would actually go in the game I would know everything and know what to do. So, yeah.
Well, congratulations, Coach. Just some final thoughts before we let these ladies go, what they mean to the team.
Jackie and Josie were most definitely a blessing to the team, to have them come in with their size, their body, and their desire to get better and help us get better. I mean, never had a problem with them. There's always yes sir, no sir, whether it's working on their free throws or their shots or defense, whatever. Just great players, great player. And Ella, I love Ella. I love Ella.
I love Ella.
Ella's our spark. We want to see if Ella could dunk. We want to dunk every night. So Ella's that type of player, man. She give you energy. She give you excitement, and she play hard. I mean, if Ella was about 5 more inches, man, it'd be unbelievable. Unbelievable. But Ella's a great softball player. She's a pitcher.
Okay.
So
all American. Softball season.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it. Yeah, but other than that, just great all around.
Ladies, congratulations. Thank you for coming out, and good luck, this year with other sports and things like that, and we'll see you again. Want to rotate a few more in?
Yeah, we rotate. Trent? Carly? We'll take Coach and Macy last.
Yep. Okay. All right, Coach. We got. Oh yeah,
Okay.
there you go.
Yeah.
She was trying to sneak off to the side, so we didn't see. Who do we have with us?
I'm Kylie.
Kylie.
Megan.
Megan.
I'm Trinity.
Trinity. Kylie, Megan, Trinity. All right, I'm going to remember that this time. I'm challenging myself. Ladies, thank you for joining us. I want to ask you, first off, this is going to be the toughest question of the night. How many times does Coach show you the picture of him and Michael Jordan? Because number one, it's cool, but how many times has he shown it? Seriously, I want to know a chance to talk about your coach and what he means to the team. If you could really quickly.
My Coach Miles, is like really important to me because he's the one that like really pushed me into playing basketball. Because when I was in 7th grade, I didn't really know anything about the sport until I went to one of the.
And now you're state champion.
Yeah, he pushed me. Him and Coach Courtney, he pushed me to get to where I am today.
Do you play any other sports?
I play volleyball.
Volleyball. That's the unique thing about the private schools, and Heritage Christian is just right here. Is the athletes, the students? They play multiple sports. They do multiple activities. They talked about drama, and I know you guys have a great mock trial team at Dallas Christian. So there's all sorts of things going on, and it's got to be difficult to manage all these different sports and keep your schedules. So kudos to you, but these managing it, how do you do it?
Well, I don't know. Like, I just get through it. I just push myself, and I know that God's always there for me.
Absolutely, absolutely. Congratulations, and what has that meant to your family? Do you have any younger brothers or sisters or anything?
I have an older brother.
Okay. What's it meant to you and your family?
It shows to me and my family that I'm one of the fighters of my family. I'm the one that always pushes everyone.
There you go. There you go. Megan?
Yes.
Oh, that was hard. That was really, it's the toughest thing I do up here, is try to remember it. Megan, congratulations, number one.
Thank you.
Number two, I want to talk about, this team and what they mean to you, and what's the, what's it like when it's just the girls? How's the bond between?
Well, it's very fun, and we're always laughing, getting along, and there's never a dull moment, the energy is always high, and we're always encouraging each other, and we enjoy being around each other, you can tell.
I'm sure you've gone to dinner since winning the state championship. Did you wear the medal?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Where have you found yourself going to Walgreens or a gas and you just have it on?
I mean, no, but I do keep it on my bed, beside me.
Yeah, I would keep that thing at all times on my neck. At least I have I always seem to put myself in the conversation. I qualified for a big golf tournament last year. I played golf very competitively, and the head cover was part of when you arrived on scene, and I still have the head cover. And I was like, some people that I play golf with, they're like, yeah, that was a long time ago. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna keep it on there until the next one, until I get the next one. So I would wear that and have it everywhere I go. You should be proud of it. Somebody that inspires you on this team?
I would definitely say Kennedy, because when she was out, I was in her position, and in practices she would some me what to do, and
What year are you? I'm sorry to interrupt.
I'm a freshman.
You're a freshman?
Yes.
Okay, wow. Yeah, so you had to step in some big shoes.
Yes.
Yeah, early on. Because we're talking about freshmen now, this roller coaster of a season, how crazy is it for you, your first year, to experience something like this?
It's very crazy because, not a lot of people get to win a state championship as a freshman. And it just means a lot.
Yeah, I'm sure it's very special, and I'm sure the future's bright, Coach. You have freshmen that are on your team that are able to contribute. That experience when you're filling in for somebody is going to pay dividends down the road for this team.
Most definitely.
Okay, and then lastly, I won't even try.
I'm Trinity.
Trinity. Oh, I had it with a T in my head. Trinity, welcome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I want to ask and let people know, what's your role on the team? What position, and what do you think about this year overall?
I think my role on this team is to just encourage the team, because I didn't really have a lot of faith in myself to be able to actually be a part of the team on the court. So my focus was just to make sure that no one gets down on themselves, and just make sure that everyone knows that they have the skill and the drive to do what they need to do.
The moment the clock's ticking down and you're realizing we're about to do this, can you kind of describe that and just go back and think about it for a moment?
I was nervous, because I don't think I've ever experienced that moment before, the time, and I was like, we got this, I could feel how happy everyone was, and the bench was so hyped, and I was just I was so excited to just get the medal.
I'm sure you were, Coach. I'm impressed. You've had multiple players that they downplay their role in the team. They're like, I really wasn't sure if I wanted to do this. I'm not, and typically when you run across a team that's got multiple players like that, you're like, I don't know if they've got state, but you win a state championship. Very impressed with the group of girls that we've talked with so far. Ladies, congratulations, and good luck to you in the future, and have a great rest of the year, all right?
Thank you.
Coach, all right, you want to
Brindley, Macy, Coach.
All right. All right, and we are talking with the Dallas Christian Lady Chargers, where we want to give all the players a chance to introduce themselves and Coach kind of talk about them. We are here with one more time.
Brindley.
Brindley,
Macy.
Macy, and Coach. Coach, I've got your name down here, Coach Courtney. I'm not gonna. Coach Courtney Robertson. I'm not gonna forget that. So, thank you guys for joining us. Let's start, Coach. I would like to get your thoughts. You've heard a lot of the girls and talking and kind of get your thoughts on this team.
Man, they wonderful group, man. Wonderful group. From day one, they bought in from off season. Had great numbers in off season, and them showing up for work every day, ready to put in the work and stay after school to get more shots up. It was wonderful. Great group.
This is your first year at DC?
Yes, sir.
How many, raise your hand, was it first year? There was one, right? All right, so you guys are the reason that they won a state championship this year, and they couldn't get it done last year. So just want to know. Coach, I'd like to, talk about, what it meant to you to be part of this and what you were most proud of the girls.
Man, it's a blessing. I've seen these girls work in the past. I've worked with a lot of these girls outside of DC, Dallas Christian. And to be a part of this is just a big family support and just amazing to see these girls, every day coming in, just buying in.
I'll give you an opportunity to talk a little bit about, what these two bring to the team, so we can kind of learn a little bit about them before I go in and talk with them.
Macy, that is my assistant. This is my assistant. Macy had dealt with some injuries early, so she was kind of out for the season. But Macy, I could tell Macy to do anything. She, yes sir, no sir. She was always a big help. And Brindley Dean, personality, just bubbly, just amazing, wonderful girl.
Macy, this season, there's the theme is there was injuries, there was a lot of adversity, and there was a lot of, I'm not sure, maybe what their role was on the team for a couple of players, but yet you guys were able to overcome all that. What do you think the key to that was?
Well, I think that we all stuck together and we all cheered each other on and we were all there for each other. And we did have a lot of injuries, but we all knew we're going to get through it, we're going to finish it, and we're going to we just stuck together.
We're again talking with the Lady Chargers, Dallas Christian, who are the 5A TAPS state champions. Brindley, I got it right. So I think I'm about 500 tonight. I'll take that. Talk about this team and what it means to you and what you'll remember.
For this team, I really do love them so much. Don't know what I would do without them. Our bond is it's insane, we just, especially at playoffs, we just became so close. And I love the starters with all my heart. I've looked up to them in so many ways. Didn't think I would learn as much as I did this season. I'm really glad I'm here because I almost didn't play, but I'm so glad I did.
That's the theme. You interview the fine young men and women all the time, and they surprise you because I had you pegged as the quiet, shy one that was I was gonna have to pry it out, and you just came out firing, and I absolutely love it. Your coach, and you got an assistant coach, and playing with some really good players. What are you gonna personally learn from it? It's gonna help you in the future, on and off the court.
I'm gonna learn just to be motivated by anything. This team is just all the injuries, everything, we just really overcame, and I really think it motivated us to do better. It motivated us to get a state championship. And these coaches, they did keep practice light and airy and very fun, but they also did teach us to do better and teach us to put in 110% and to always do our best. And you have to really want it in order to get it.
You're yeah. So we recorded it, so if anybody needs to write it down, we can do that. So, okay, last thing before we kind of let you leave here. What is Dallas Christian all about? In your mind, what is the culture like, and what's it like to be part of that school?
It's really good school, not gonna lie. It's just, everybody knows everybody at DC. And, football won state, we're like, okay, it's our turn. We gotta go. It's all about football, it's all about sports, and it's all about, obviously, God. and coming together and just loving each other and being a good Christian.
Absolutely. You know, I believe that. I believe every time, you know, when you have, you mentioned football, it just that culture that, you know, it just bleeds over and everybody wants to be part of something that's winning and they want that trophy, they want that medal, they want that ring. So absolutely. And then, of course, obviously, you know, the school and God and academics and everything, you tie it all together. And it's a very special community with Dallas Christian, and the interaction I've had with coaches and parents and players has always been just very, very, very impressive. So congratulations to you ladies. Coach, I want to ask you, you know, the relationship between you and Coach and, you know, how'd you come over to Dallas Christian?
Well, I've known Coach Miles for like 17, 18 years. I actually played for him when I was in high school. And he always believed in me, always gave me hope, and always was encouraging. And the transition was easy. I was having a hard time at the last school I was at and got blessed and had an interview for Dallas Christian. And everything was just amazing after that. All the family and support welcomed me with open arms and loved me, and all the girls did the same.
Well, Coach, congratulations. And I know it was a first year, a perfect first year.
Yes.
So a perfect in the ending, right? But a lot of the times, you know, you hear a coach talk about it. It's all about the journey.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, that's what, you know, people will remember the most is the journey, the things that they had to go through to ultimately get there. You're obviously a big part of that, so congratulations. Coach Miles, before we let you go, a couple of interesting things that I thought. Did I see that you were coaching against your daughter
Yes.
in a game? I got to ask you, you know, how it was, and you know, obviously you guys win the game
Yes.
in a convincingly fashion, but how special was that moment, regardless?
You know, last year was the first time that we had that moment, and it was awesome. Tammy, a lot of the parents made it so special. We did special things, special posters, and it was a big write up at McKinney, and so she's from Dallas Christian. You know, first state champion. And so it was a big write-up. It was awesome. It was hyped. And I love my daughter, and I couldn't let her win. I couldn't let her win. So this year when we played, and we actually played them, twice each year? Maybe 3 times this year, huh? 3 times? And 'cause we meet them in the tournament. And she come home, and I'll be watching film, and she said, "What you going to run? Y'all going to trap us? Y'all going to press us? We're going to do everything." So I said, "I can tell you the play we're going to run if you want it. It don't matter." It don't matter. Because, you know, but it was that is amazing for a father to get to coach against his daughter in high school at any level. And so my family really enjoyed it. It was just, you know, it was a blessing. God blessed us to have that moment.
Yeah, I have a 6-year-old daughter, and I let her win at everything now. But if I get to see her when we're grown-ups, it's on at that point. I'm going to try and win. Coach, congratulations, and thank you for coming. And I know this was a little lengthy interview, but I wanted to make sure we give all the girls some time to learn about, you know, who they are and the journey that you guys went together, and get their thoughts on that journey. You know, Coach, thank you and congratulations on your first year. Congratulations, Dallas Christian. And their community and everything that you guys are doing, and can't wait to see what's going to happen in softball and baseball, and we'll move on from there. But tonight is all about the Lady Chargers basketball team,
Yes.
the TAPS 5A state champions. Once again, a round of applause. Congratulations for you ladies. All right, that's going to do it for us. We appreciate everybody watching and sharing and supporting us. Thank you to Carson Brooks for sponsoring tonight. Thank you obviously to Rockwall Ford for having us here every Wednesday night. You know, we will catch up with Dallas Christian soon enough, Coach. We'll see you down the road.
Yes, sir.
Everyone else, we will see you. It's a very busy week here in Rockwall. Even though it's spring break, there's games going on right now all week. I'm sure you guys got. Are you on spring break?
Next week.
Next week, okay. I'm sure there's probably games going on next week or some activities for you guys. So everyone, be safe out there. Have a good spring break, and we will see you on game day.